You smile, they smile back. You say, nice weather, they say, yeah. Then silence. Both of you staring at your phones.
That is the worst. I do that all the
And
time.
you had things to say, but suddenly your mind is just empty.
Completely empty. Like someone hit a pause button in my brain.
So if that sounds familiar, if you ever run out of things to say or sit there thinking, what now?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every single party.
Today we give you 3 simple conversational tricks, so you never run out of things to say.
Oh, wow. I need that. Especially in English.
And hey, maybe you are washing dishes right now, or on a train,
Ooh.
or cooking dinner.
Or walking the dog and pretending I'm paying attention.
Just enjoy the conversation. The English will take care of itself.
No notes. Just listen. Let's go.
Hello, English learners. Welcome back to the Two English Mugs podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Josh, the mug with slightly less tea in it, as always.
This is your cozy corner to practice real English for daily life. And today, small talk. Those short, friendly conversations with people you just met or people you see every day but don't really know that well.
And if that sounds terrifying to you, perfect, you're in exactly the right place.
So this one's aimed at B1 learners' intermediate English. You understand most conversations. You can say what you need to say, but sometimes starting a conversation just feels hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
Embarrassingly hard. And I should say I'm a native speaker,
Yeah.
and this stuff trips me up too. So if you're learning English and it's tricky, completely normal.
Yeah. That goes for absolute beginners as well. You'll pick stuff up today for sure.
100%. Unless you fall asleep, in which case, also fine. We're a podcast. We'll still be here when you wake up.
So before we get into the actual solutions, I really want to know about the problem.
Okay, fair enough.
When was the last time you just, completely froze while making small talk?
Oh, man. Well, it was literally just last week. I call it the great elevator disaster.
Oh, no, an elevator.
Yeah, I stepped in, and it was just me and one other guy. And we were stuck together for 5 entire floors.
5 floors is a very long time in elevator seconds.
It is a lifetime, honestly. I just stood there, staring up at the floor numbers, secretly hoping they would somehow save me.
Right. But did you say anything to him?
I mean, I panicked. I used a terrible icebreaker.
Oh, boy.
And an icebreaker is just a phrase or an action you use to start a conversation with someone new. I just blurted out, cold out there today.
Ouch. And what did he say?
He just looked at the wall and said, yeah. And then the doors finally opened. I walked away feeling just intensely relieved.
I think that is incredibly relatable.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. And relatable just means it's a situation so many people understand because they have felt the exact same way. We've all had that terrible elevator moment.
It is the absolute worst feeling. And honestly, it's why I love that we have a free PDS transcript for this episode in the description.
Yeah, it's super helpful.
Hearing these tips and seeing them written down at the same time really makes the information stick in your head.
100%. And I can confidently say that after you learn these 3 techniques today, you will never have to stare at those elevator floor numbers again.
I am ready. Please fix my social life, Emma.
Let us start with technique number 1. I call it the OALS technique.
OALS, like the oats you eat for breakfast.
Kind of, but with an L. It's a simple acronym, which is just a word made from the first letters of other words.
OALS. Okay, got it. So
Yeah.
what does the first part stand for?
The first part is observe. The biggest mistake people make is trying to invent a topic from nothing.
Right, from thin air.
Exactly. Instead, just look at your environment. If you are at a coffee shop, notice if the queue is really long, and a queue is just a line of people waiting for something.
So if I am at a work event, I should just look at the amazing food on the table instead of trying to think of a funny joke.
Exactly. The room gives you the topic for free. Once you observe something, you move to the next part, which is ask.
Okay, ask a question.
Right. You turn that observation into a question. But here's the secret. It must be an open question. Open meaning it can't be answered with just yes or no.
Oh, I see. So instead of asking, is the food good, which just gets a yes, I need to ask something better.
Right. You ask, what have you tried so far? That forces them to give you a real answer. And that brings us to the next step. Listen.
I have to admit, Emma, this is my biggest weak spot.
Really? Why is that?
When I am nervous, I am not actually listening to the other person.
What are you doing instead?
I am planning my next sentence. My brain is like an internet search engine that started searching before the other person even finished typing their question. I am just panicking.
That is a brilliant way to describe it. But if you truly listen, they will naturally hand you the next topic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And listening isn't just about being polite. Polite just means having good manners and showing respect. Listening is actually a practical tool.
Because it gives you the information you need for the final step.
Exactly. The final step is share. You observe, you ask, you listen, and then you share one small sentence about yourself. You build a bridge.
Though I don't tell a 10-minute story about my entire weekend.
No, please don't. Just share a small detail to connect with them. To connect means to feel a link or a shared understanding. You are just looking for a little me too moment.
I like that.
Because small talk isn't about being interesting. It's about being interested.
Wow. Small talk isn't about being interesting. It's about being interested. That changes everything.
It really does. It takes away all the pressure. Pressure is that heavy, stressful feeling that you need to perform or be entertaining.
Right.
When you are just interested in the other person, the pressure disappears.
I really, really wish I knew this when I was 22.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was terrible at parties. I used to just stand next to the snack table all night pretending to eat chips so I didn't have to talk to anyone.
Well, standing near the snacks is a very valid survival strategy, but let me ask you this. What happens when you use OALS? The conversation starts, but then the topic dries up.
Yes, that is my absolute nightmare. I can't keep asking them about the snack table for 20 minutes.
Exactly. And that is where technique 2 comes in. I call it the 5 safe topics with 3 time frames.
5 safe topics. What are they?
Work, travel, food, weather, and life.
Work, travel, food, weather, those make sense. But what do you mean by life?
Life covers general stuff like family, hobbies, and weekend plans.
Okay, got it.
The reason these 5 topics are safe is that they're universal. Everyone eats food. Everyone experiences the weather. No one gets offended by them.
That is true. Okay, so I have my 5 safe topics. What are the 3 time frames?
Past, present, and future. You can apply any of those time frames to any of the 5 topics.
Give me an example. Let's use the topic of travel.
Sure. In the present time frame, I could ask, what part of your trip are you most excited about?
Oh, nice.
In the future time frame, I could ask, any big trips planned for next year?
Oh, and in the past time frame, you could ask, have you ever been to Japan before?
You got it. It is like a grid in your mind. If the conversation slows down, you don't need to panic. You just shift to a new time frame, or you pick a new safe topic.
I love this.
Yeah.
You do not have to memorize a long script. The topic is just the area you are in, and the time frame is the direction you are walking.
Exactly. It keeps the conversation moving naturally.
This is so reassuring to hear, because in my mind, I always imagined small talk as this 45-minute police interrogation where I have to invent brilliant questions constantly.
You definitely do not. You only need 1 or 2 shifts on that grid before the conversation naturally ends anyway.
Which is great, assuming I actually know how to end it.
Right.
Because usually I just stand there waiting for the other person to walk away.
That leads us perfectly into technique 3. How to end a conversation gracefully. This is how you leave without it being awkward.
Please tell me. Because awkward just means feeling highly uncomfortable or embarrassed in a social situation. And that is my permanent state of being.
Not anymore, Josh. There are 3 simple steps to exit any conversation. Step 1 is a closing line. It needs to be warm and honest.
Like saying, well, I really should go.
No, never say that. That makes it sound like you are trying to escape.
Oh.
Instead, use a closing line that signals you want to wrap up. And wrap up just means to bring something to a natural end.
So what is a good line to wrap up with?
It was really nice talking to you, or this was a lot of fun. It leaves the other person feeling good.
It was really nice talking to you. Okay, yeah, I can do that. What is step 2?
Step 2 is giving a non-debatable reason for leaving. Non-debatable means it is a reason the other person cannot argue with or try to fix.
Oh, so if I say I am a bit tired, they might say, oh, just stay a little longer.
Exactly. A non-debatable reason is firm. I need to grab another drink, or I need to go say hi to my boss, or my personal favorite, I will let you get back to it.
I will let you get back to it. That is so polite. It makes it sound like I am doing them a favor by leaving, like they are very busy and important.
Yes, it frees them. And then you do step 3, the calm exit move. You smile, you nod, and you walk away.
That sounds too easy.
It is easy, but people ruin it because they hover.
Hover.
To hover means staying too close, just standing there because you aren't sure how to leave. You say you are leaving, but your feet stay planted.
Oh, I hover. I am a professional hoverer.
Do not hover. Just say your closing line, give your reason, and walk away.
This is incredibly freeing because if I am being honest, most of the time I am secretly waiting to leave the conversation.
And here's the big secret.
Hmm.
The other person is usually secretly waiting to leave too. Giving them a graceful exit is a gift. Let us practice all of this together.
Let's do a role play. I will try to use all 3 techniques on you right now.
Okay, I am standing at a coffee shop. Go.
I am going to start with an OALS observation, and I will make it a compliment. A compliment is just a nice thing to say about someone. I really love your jacket. Where did you find it?
Oh, thank you. I got it on my trip to Italy last year.
Italy?
Yeah.
Have you traveled to Europe before, or was that your first time?
Notice what you did there. You shifted the time frame to the past, and we are safely on the travel topic. I answer, yes, I went to Spain a few years ago.
Well, it was really nice talking to you, Emma. I need to go grab my coffee now.
And then you smile and walk away without hovering. You did it.
I am a small talk master.
Yeah.
I escaped smoothly and politely. I am very proud of myself.
You should be. And I want to point out the biggest mistake people make with this topic. People think they are just naturally bad at small talk. They think it is a flaw in their personality.
I definitely used to think that about myself.
But you were not bad at small talk. You just didn't have a system. And now you do.
Having a system makes it feel like a game rather than a test.
Exactly. So here's a little homework challenge for you and everyone listening. The next time you are waiting in a line, I want you to practice just the observe step of OALS.
So I don't even have to talk to anyone.
No speaking required. Just practice noticing things around you. The weather outside, a funny sign on the wall, the music playing. Just build the habit of observing.
I love that. It is completely low pressure and very easy.
All right, Josh, let's see if you were taking mental notes. Can you give us a quick recap of what we learned today?
I am ready. Technique 1 is OALS. Observe your environment, ask open questions, listen to the answer, and share a small detail.
Perfect. Technique 2.
The grid. 5 safe topics: work, travel, food, weather, and life. You mix those with 3 time frames: past, present, and future.
Spot on. And technique 3.
The graceful exit. A warm closing line, a non-debatable reason, and a calm physical exit. Say it was nice talking, say you need a drink, smile, and walk away. Do not hover.
You nailed it. All right, let us slow things down and move to our vocab unwind. 5-6 words, phrases, and idioms from today.
I love this part. What is our first word?
Awkward. It means feeling uncomfortable or embarrassed in a social situation. It is like wearing a winter coat in the middle of summer. You just feel completely out of place.
Like when you wave at someone you think you know, but it is a total stranger. That is a deeply awkward moment. Next up is icebreaker.
An icebreaker is something done or said to start a conversation with someone new. Think of a ship breaking through actual ice on a frozen river so the water can flow. It opens things up.
For example, complimenting someone's shoes is a great icebreaker at a party. It gets the conversation flowing immediately.
Next is the word connect. To connect means feeling a link or a shared understanding with someone, finding a me too moment.
It's like finding out you and a stranger both support the same terrible sports team. You instantly connect over the shared pain.
Exactly. Then we have the phrase wrap up. To wrap up means to bring something to an end. Think of wrapping a present with paper and a bow. You are finishing the job neatly.
A good example is at the end of a long meeting, the boss might say, "Let's wrap up for today and go home."
And our final word is compliment. A compliment is just a nice thing to say about someone to make them feel good. It is like giving someone a verbal high five.
You are doing a fantastic job hosting this podcast, Emma. That is a compliment.
Thank you, Josh. That was a very good example.
See? I am practicing my small talk skills right now.
And speaking of wrapping up, do not forget to grab the free PDF transcript in the episode description. It has all of this vocabulary written out for you.
It is the best way to practice reading and listening at the exact same time.
Also, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like on YouTube, subscribe, and share this episode with a friend who always freezes during small talk. We want to know in the comments, which technique will you try first? OALS, the 5 topics, or the graceful exit?
Oh, I am definitely going with the graceful exit. I have waited my entire life for permission to leave a conversation politely.
I had a feeling you would say that. Next week, how to practice English with only 10 minutes a day.
Oh, I need that episode. I nod and smile way too much.
That's exactly why we made it.
We will see you next time.
See you then.
Keep your English cozy.
Take care of your family. Bye.